So tell us about Olivia.
Olivia was a very smiley, very happy, beautiful young girl who had complex medical needs. She was born back in 2012. Quite a surprise to us. We didn't know that she was going to have any of these issues. She arrived, wasn't breathing, needed full resuscitation, and I actually found out that I had a baby girl when I asked why they were doing chest compressions, and they told me that she needed a little more help. So that was her arrival, and from then on it was a bit of an uphill struggle, but the fact was that Olivia managed to smile through it all, and she did smile through it all. The epilepsy, the breathing difficulties, everything that was thrown at her, she managed to smile. Disability has affected our lives in the sense of we hadn't really been directly touched as an individual family unit. It was only when Olivia arrived that we had to think about how we lived our lives, how I didn't get to go back to do my job, how we had to change everything in our lives, how we drove around, the vehicle that we drove, the beds that we provided for Olivia to sleep in, the wheelchairs, the chairs at home, how we held her, how we couldn't lift her, the medicines, the lack of sleep, the care provided or not provided. All of those things were not things that you'd have to think of had you just been gifted a regular little baby girl. And we weren't gifted a regular baby girl, we were gifted an Olivia, and that had to give us a different perspective on life, and that is what brought us directly to BDCPS, I guess. And so I look at that as another gift, really, because that brought us directly to another family. BDCPS has guided us, supported us. It's quite literally held me up when my legs were about to fail. It mopped my eyes when it needed to be, and more than that, it's provided physical, practical support, emotional support. It has provided above and beyond what you would expect from any organisation, in the sense of when Olivia was here, they provided such fun, such joy, such colour to her life and to our lives. And then in her passing, they provided a different level of support. They provided us with they made sure that when it came to her funeral, it too could be colourful, it too could be a celebration, which is what I wanted. It could be full of bubbles, it could be full of the reminder of, despite the fact that she was only 4 years old, she taught many people many things. And we wouldn't have been able to do that had BDCPS not spent many hours wrapping the stickers around the bubbles so that people could blow those bubbles. And blowing bubbles is as I mentioned earlier, you cannot cry if you're blowing bubbles. You did so much to make sure that that day was a celebration, and ongoing from that, you provided me with emotional support, a shoulder to cry on, and you gave me direction and opportunity and something else to do with my time, because I know that you as an organisation need ongoing support, and what else would I do? But you also didn't abandon us, despite the fact that there is no Olivia anymore. You still open your arms to the likes of myself and the rest of my family, and allowed Olivia to live on in all the things that you do. You make sure that in the events that you do, she can be included. I'm sorry. Literally weeks before Olivia's death, they had a play scheme. During play scheme, they had a treasure hunt during which Rachel, who looked after Olivia with BDCPS, she won all the treasure, I think, bar a few. I think she let some of the other kids have some of the treasure. It was 2016. It was the Rio Carnival as well, the Rio Olympics. They had a little carnival as well. So they were making little shakers. So Rachel and Olivia made their own little Olivia carnival shaker as well, didn't they? Which had coloured rice in it. So it also meant that when Olivia came home, her wheelchair, down the sides of it, I gifted Olivia's wheelchair to one of her friends. And when I came to clear out her wheelchair, it had all coloured rice, a few of these little gold tokens in it, and lots of glitter. And I actually keep in this purse, inside a little bag, the coloured rice, the little tokens, and a little bit of glitter, because it's a reminder of happiness. If you're having moments of thinking you're a bit down, those are the happy moments. Those are things that bring you happiness. The play scheme that she went on was her equivalent of her dream flight. She got to be a princess. She got to fly around going for her treasure and make all these wonderful things. She went to Brazil as far as she was concerned. She got to make her own little shaker and have a carnival. That was her dream flight. And we didn't know at the time that she was literally weeks away from leaving us. And of course she wouldn't have known either. But to look back on that, what perfect timing. She had the most amazing time. And the photos that we have from that, including the photograph of her dressed as a princess, are the most precious things, because when they're gone, as I said, all you have are memories and photographs, and they become like the treasures. They become treasures themselves. I can't really put into words what BDCPS have brought to us, because they brought so much. The families that they've introduced to us, the fun that they've brought to my baby girl, and the memories, they're priceless. So, thank you.